Was Quest that idle game? Quest was, in fact, we were gonna play Quest, but yours truly fucked up the timer, so it didn't count. So it didn't count for it, sadly. You know what I kind of want to do? Play Bad Rats instead, then. Bad Rats. Why don't I just play that Rat Shaker game? Don't you want me to play Rat Shaker, chat? Also, Saluna, how's it going, sweetie? What timer? Also, howdy. Howdy, what's up? How are you? Also, the timer for Pokemon Quest, because there is like a battery recharge thing for it. So that's always fun. Hey chat, you know what I feel like doing? Just for a little bit. I've been wanting to play this game with people for a while now, but I could never get anyone to fucking play it with me. So I'm like, you know what? Let me let me try this game out, because I remember who is it? I think it was Salty that played this game. KuruKuru Kururin! No. Dumpty. Here, let's just start from the beginning. I should be careful not to touch the walls, right? Watch the demo and learn the correct timing. Wow. Alright. Buy me a Switch Online, I'll play anything with you. Ah! Okay, I can do this. Bitch! I can do this. I can do this. I can do it! Woo! Gamer! If I hit the walls, I receive damage, right? If you fly through the heart there, you'll be recovered. Flamie, the goddess of timing. God damn it. You know, I could be the goddess of anything if given enough chance. All right. All right. Can I get through those wound passages? I'll probably hit them. The most important thing is timing. Remember the watch the demo. This is gonna be one of those games. This is gonna be one of those games. It's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be one of those games. I already fucking know, dude. It's yeah, it's gonna be one of those games. Very cool. I mean, can't you green screen yourself into literally anything? This is true. This is very, very true. Here, you know what? Ow! Bitch. Ah! Okay, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. Just. Ah! This is training. I feel that passage is getting narrow. When you go through narrow passages, use the depressions. Oh, I have that. Oh, you mean a different. Oh, you mean different depression. Got it. Okay. Oh, this game. Whenever you sit down, your ass becomes a green screen. No, whenever I sit down, I oh wait, hold on. Oh. Woo! Woo! Ah! Ah! I was right there. All right, come on, dude. This game doesn't feel right with the Joy-Con. Oh, Oh! Oh! Why is she here? I thought I killed that bitch! Who? Okay. Depression! Oh! Depression? I hardly know her. No, chat, we're not making another shitpost OC called Depression. That would actually be wildly inappropriate. Though it is very fitting in my context, but still. I guess I can fly better now. Thanks, Teacher Hair. Take a rest in safety places. Check out practice if you want to see more demos. If you're having difficulties in the future layouts, press select in the start area. Good luck, and I hope you find all of your brothers and sisters. This is what we call a moment. Who the fuck is trying to get? Who the fuck? All right, I must away at work. You be good. Thank you, Sarah. Love you, sweetie. Wait. Okay. All right, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good. We got this. What is that? Fuck! Why did I do that? It's the first level, Flamie. It's the son of a bitch. Also forgot to send something funny on the server. Oh yeah, chat, I gotta show you guys something later. Nikki sent it to me and I was fucking dying laughing. When Josh, Nikki, and I were laughing our asses off at it. Ow. Ow. Okay, maybe... Maybe this is a bad game to be playing. I swear. Okay. So anyways, chat, how was your guys' week? What'd you guys do, huh? I was fighting my period. It's been terrible. Have you ever wondered what it's like to fucking feel like your abdomen is constantly being kicked and then like feeling like it's being ripped open while you're fucking nauseated and you're moody? There you go. It's son of a bitch. I already have a depression OC. I don't have a depression OC, but I do have a lot of like... I have a lot of OCs that are in relation to how I feel about things. Alright. No, please. Game. Ooh. Ooh. Ah! But yeah, I basically have been dealing with that all week, and then like I said, my coworkers have been sick, and one of our bosses came over and got me sick because, you know, of course. Or it could be just it traveled from other people from the other side. Ooh, this is the first level, Flamie. What the fuck, girl? Alright, we got this. Here. Gamer! Please stop! Please! Felt the kicking apart on her ribs a few times, and now something my body is really something when it comes to that cage being squeezed once in a while. What do you mean? I'm confused. You're back, you found it? Hell yeah. Yeah, no, listen, I have to deal with this shit once a month. A week for once a 1 week a month. It sucks. Thankfully it's only a week. Like, I very much hate that if I had to deal with it any longer, I'd go crazy. Oh my god, I'm just trying to Oh, it's Lacey. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to hell. I would literally lose my mind. Come on. No. Come on. Come on. Bit. What are hitboxes? What the fuck are hitboxes? All right, this is it, chat. This is the run. This is it. This is the one. This is the one. I just gotta believe. No, listen. This is the one. This is it. You never felt your ribcage inexplicably contracting and stuff and making it painful to breathe just for a few minutes? Or is that really rare? I mean, I can't say that I have. No, I have had moments where, like, it feels like my appendix is bursted, but like there's like just a cramp where your appendix is. But I've never had that before. No, I don't think I've had that before. No. Why would I have that? I will say this though, if you ever want to feel I don't know how the fuck that happened. If you ever want to feel like you're constantly getting kicked to the ground, and you're trans, to start doing hormone therapy. Give it about 6 months to a year. Oh fuck! It is a rough experience. Now I understand. My coworker, she looked at me. She's like, "Dude, you are taking this terribly, aren't you?" And I'm like, "Shut up! You don't have to deal with this anymore." I managed to pop my ribs. I realized. I don't know. It's happened a few times, and it ain't really pretty. Oh. Listen, at the end of the day, chat, Flamie, girl, when stick hit wall, it go boing boing, and boing boing bad. Do you not know that boing boing bad? Yeah? Stick hit wall, boing boing bad. Unga bunga, stick boing boing bad, boing wall, boing boing bad. Random outfit change? I got you, hold on. Clipping that, of course you are. Apparently people enjoyed the conversation between me and Sophie about the fucking ass eating. Which is, I find that funny. People really enjoy it when I talk about eating ass, huh? What is with that? Why do you guys enjoy like those conversations? Like, don't get me wrong, like like, don't get me wrong, I get it. Listen, everybody like a good little ass, but like, little piece of cake, you know, little icing on top. Son of a bitch. But like, why? Ow. I mean, we love eating ass and chewing gum, and we're all out of gum. You go to the store and you go buy a fucking pack of five gum. You'll figure out how it feels in a minute. Flamie reverted to cave woman. Oh god. Did I really? Oh no. Let's see how bad this is. Flamie, girl. When stick hit wall, it go boing boing, and boing boing bad. Yes. Do you not know that boing boing bad? Yes. Elaborate. I English, please. Yeah. Stick hit wall, boing boing bad. English, please. Unga bunga, stick boing boing bad, boing wall, boing boing bad. English, please. Oh, son of a bitch. Literally returned to Unga bunga. Listen, we all... Son of a bitch! That was some... It was some primal feelings right there. Hi Sheena, that scared me. The horns are just feeling his mental state right now. Me in New York. Oh, you in New York? Listen, this is just the average every day in Manhattan. I can confirm this is just the average every day in New York, in Manhattan, or Brooklyn, depending on what time it is. I don't know about up north, but I do know that on the islands. But yes, anyway. Sheena says, what is this? This is KuruKuru Kururin. And basically think of monkey ball, but you have sticks. Yes! Fuck! Oh yeah, my mother is in New York as representative of my school on quite the event. Yeah, I heard that things have gotten, son of a bitch, not so good out there. I heard from some friends that, that still live in the city that they, things have taken a turn for the worst. And some of those friends have kids, by the way, and they're like, we're not taking our kids to school. We're homeschooling them if we can. Flamie reverts to cable while flying a clown helicopter to find bird siblings. Not a big surprise there, to be honest. I mean, yeah. Look, the world is on fire right now. I mean, it's always on fire, but like, this is a very special fuck you fire moment. It's like, it's not like it's a bad thing, but it is it is a little rough, you know? Let's just say I kind of want to fight people right now. Because of, chat, I'll be honest, I very much am sick and tired of hearing about, the Orange Man. We're only a week in. I'm already fucking tired of it. I already want him and everybody else out. I've been want them out, but I'm just like, fuck, man. Like, everybody won't shut up about it at work. And even on the news and everything, I'm just like, god damn it, dude. I just wanna be happy and play video games. Is that too much to ask? I wanna take my fucking titty Skittles and like live in peace. God. It's already gotten annoying. And it makes it worse because it's not just him, it's like the rest of his fucking cronies too. It's just like, god, man, you guys are... Oh. I'm already fucking annoyed. Just take it in strides. Take it in strides. Ooh. Oh. The only thing I want to hear from Cheeto Puff is his AI voice. The only good thing the AI has ever gotten. I mean, yeah. Listen, the President's Play video game series are a magical treat. They really are, but I don't know. My favorite one is when Obama, Biden, and Tangerine fucking play Pokemon Sapphire. Great fucking series. Fuck. You know what? The Tangerine can eat my wobbly fat ass. I mean, I think there's a lot of people who have the similar sentiment, myself included. Again, I'm already fucking just like, dude, can we shut the fuck up? We already know, like, the dude's a dictator. Like, they have all thrown their masks off. It's okay. We've been known this for a while now, but it's just now more apparent. Doesn't make it right. It's equally fucking terrible, by the way. But I'm just like, fuck, man. I just want to play video games. Take my hormones, fucking play video games and be a dumbass on the internet. Is that too much to ask? It's gotten so bad that, like, my boss this weekend called me, right? Before I went live, like, last weekend. My boss called me, and it's one of my government bosses, the female one, right? And she calls me and she asks me if I'm doing okay, and I'm like, I mean, I'm managing. Why? She's like, well, you know, given the current environment, you know, I want to make sure that you're okay. And I'm like, you know, honestly, no. I mean, I'm not okay, but you know, I would say I'm handling this a lot better emotionally than some other people, right? Than a lot of other people right now. So I'm just like, fuck, man. New objective, survive. Night shift employees be like, only thing, oh wait, hold on. Mine is when online dad showed me Presidential Zomboids. Very fun show. Trust me, my bio mom is ready to throw fucking hands. I'm not even ready to throw hands. I mean, I want to tell people to shut the fuck up, but like, you know, I can't. It's not that I don't, well, it's not that I don't want to. I definitely want to tell people to just shut up. I don't want to hear it. But I think what I'm gonna do is in my office, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm like, gonna put a sign that says no politics beyond this point, because it has gotten so atrociously bad. I love you. I love you too, Mama. Hi. Mods, can you shout out Baizu, please? You know what? Valid. Listen, I had a long conversation with an executive, I think, what, the day before yesterday? The same executive who got me sick, by the way. But I had a, we had a conversation about a lot of this shit, and I'm just like, dude, he's like, well, you know, you gotta be blessed with, like, you know, freedom of speech and shit. And I'm just like, what are you fucking talking about? All right, we're at a good point. We're at a good point. I would like to sign, like, I get a sign like that and stick it on my doors. Again, I would like to put it on my office door because it is very apparent to me that people don't respect people's boundaries with that particular topic. And you know, I very much find it uncomfortable. Like, I actually have had a few times where I've had to walk away just because of how bad it is. Thank you, Baizu. All right. Here. Let's see here. Like, it's an important topic, but like not the time or nor place for the combo. Well, not even just that, but there's some people like myself who just are fed up with everything and they don't want to hear it. Like, I'm sorry, but even like, I get it. Congrats, your side won. Whatever. I mean, I don't really have a side to begin with, but like, at the same time, it's just like, dude, like, can we not be assets to fucking other people in our lives and like, just let people be happy? Like, come on. That's also very valid, but I'm in the same boat, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, again, like, you guys know where I stand on these things. If you don't, spoiler alert, I'm not a Republican and I'm not a conservative. I'm not right-wing in a lot of things. And that's because I actually value people. So when I sit here and I say, like, I fucking very much am tired of hearing it. I really am. That's also valid, but yeah. But other than that though, I mean, that's my mental state right now. Bro, people have been telling me non-stop about it, and I have been asked to not bring it up with me. I've banned even political topics on my server. Well, the thing about politics here in my channel, in my community, it's really simple. As long as I bring it up and the conversation can be respectful, I don't mind having the conversation. It's when it starts getting a little mucky and murky and people in chat start getting argumentative is when it's just like, okay, all right, look, let's knock it off, right? Like right now, we're just kind of like, you know, talking and having a conversation about it because it is something that, you know, at least from what I've seen, it's on a lot of people's minds and it's on my mind as well. So, I mean, fuck it. It's okay to talk about it. But then when we start getting into the territory of like, you know, being fucking absolute psychopaths, you know, when we start like it's just, you know, hey, like, look, at the end of the day, I'm not a fan of constantly being bombarded with all this bullshit with politics. I mean, it's rich coming from the woman who works in the government, I know, but still. But it's only like people complaining about what happened. Well, it happened. We can't do much, so it's not like we can help them when we gotta complain about it each other. Well, no. First off, there is something you can do. And also, hi, Aqua. There is something you can do. You know, just keep the conversation healthy and going, right? You know, advocate for the right things, you know? Again, that seems very vague, but the reason it's vague is because people have different ideologies, right? Case in point, I believe healthcare should be free. I believe college should be free. I feel like corporations, and should be taxed heavily with the severe consequences against them pushing the price down to the consumer, right? I do believe that there needs to be government interference and regulation on a lot of things that have loose ends. The rich definitely should be taxed more, and those loopholes should be filled completely, and severe actual accountability should be brought to them. Like, these are things that I very much believe, right? Common Flamie W. Hi, Red. How's it going? Mods, can you shout out Red for me, please? I will say this super fast. I am so glad. I'm damn glad that the wider government is biting back to the best of their ability. Well, they understand that these people are not right in the head. They're deranged, right? I don't want to call them lunatics, but like, dude, like, literally, you can't look at these people and think that they're normal. They're not. They're fucking weird. They think we're weird. No, these people are fucking weird. What do you mean, these people? Hi, Crow. How are you, sweetie? Yeah, but like 90% of the people who complained about it took it to talk to the levels. But I also agree with your views. I try not to be toxic about it, and the reason is there's no fucking point. It's like, it happened. Now we just gotta do the best we can. This me fans, this is a joke. Oh. But yeah, no, it's like, dude, I try not to be toxic about it. And like, I'm a firm believer of local governments having more power, because, you know, people think that, oh, well, you can't make a difference anymore because, no, stop that. You can make a difference. It's really simple. Advocate and, you know, put your stance in smaller on the bottom floor, because if the bottom floor topples, the top floor also crumbles with it, right? So local governments are incredibly important. Again, this is coming from someone who works within the Fed. You do not understand how crucial that side of things is. Very important. Also, Crow, you butt. You know what you're doing. But yeah, again, I know it's on a lot of people's minds, and frankly, it's on my mind as well. It really is. It very much is, and I wish I was kidding when I sit here and say that I'm not, that I am scared a little bit, but I'm also trying to keep a level head, right? The moment these people come after my job because I'm trans is when I start making extreme options. You know, non-violent extreme options. you know, like moving to Canada or like Greenland or fucking, you know, Europe, right? These are things that I would consider reasonable. And then, like, I've always said it before, but if I start losing employment because I'm trans, I'm going to start the process of revoking my United States citizenship. No fucking place should accept that as a fucking, as a reality. You're going to fire people or get rid of people because of a nationality or a sexuality or like a gender or a race. Like, really? Do you understand how insane that sounds? It's embarrassing. Let's get sweaty. I've talked about it with me or saying that, well, we're a fascist country now, and I'm here like, well, the way things are going, I can understand why they say that. The problem is and I'll be honest, I do have a firm belief that it is kind of low-key. Yes! There we go! Let's go! I do believe that there is a level of concern with that. I really just hope no more wars. Sadly, no. As long as war is profitable, there will always be a war. Ugh, let's get sweaty. Yeah, chat, you just like to get sweaty and, like, you know. Dude, I really just want to shove this rod in places. This fucking copter-raptor. There. Wait. Oh, okay, so if I just go back. No. Sooner or later, we're gonna get a Senator Armstrong, and that will not end well. What do you mean? I think we already have a few of them. Or they think they are, but you know. And I imagine that I would show up with her DoorDash or Neat Flamie would drag me in and make me watch her play video games. You know what? I have the perfect video for this. Hold on. I have the perfect fucking video for this. I have the perfect video for this. Here. This is just Neat Flamie.
Why would you do this?
To make one simple request.
Okay, what is it?
I was just wondering if you wanted to hang out with me and smoke weed and fill our bellies with diet soda and play Burnout Revenge for the PS2.
How about I come knock your block off and take those paper clips from you?
This is just that's just us. That's just me in a nutshell. Anyway. I am down bad for every Flamie iteration, not gonna lie. You guys will very much love G6 then. I think honestly, with the way G6 is going right now, it's gonna, you guys are actually gonna like probably find this one better. Burnout Revenge for the PS2. I kind of want to play that now. The cutoff. Oh great, another fat Twitch streamer. Wait a second. That's my fat streamer. Hi, Flamie. Hi, Tyman. How are you, sweetie? How are you, sweetie? I hope you're having a good one. After doing a marathon of all Burnout games, Revenge wasn't that good. I think that's why they fucking chose that one. Oh, fuck! I've never played it before, but PS2 games are excellent. Yeah. I don't know. I think next month I'm gonna start. Chat's gonna look at me, but So I have 2 games I would like to start. Mischief Makers. Mischief Makers. And when I say it, I'm saying it as like not a meme. I will play this game to the best of my ability unless I fucking quit. I would like to play Gex. No, this isn't a meme. This is real. This is a real fucking thing that's coming out of my mouth. I would like to play Gex. The Gex remake is around the corner, isn't it? Wait, there's a remake. Fuck mothering Gex. Yeah, I would like to play Gex. Chat, do you listen?
Well, you guys.
Listen. Oh, that's right. Yeah, there is a remake coming around the corner. Even though I don't want to play this version just yet, but I want to play the original. But
I've been gone for some time.
this is the original. Wait a minute.
Through the shadows.
This is the collection.
All those games.
Yeah.
Thought to be lost in time.
Just like my gaping asshole, it's lost to time.
In rain.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that does happen in one of these games, doesn't it? What the Oh. Hold on, chat. Sorry, that was that is the on-call phone, fun fact. So for those who are wondering, at my job, I'm currently the on-call, but I'm sick, so I can't really do much. So yeah, it's just okay. So I'm the on-call employee right now for my job right now. Problem is I'm sick and I'm not supposed to be working today, so not much I can do about that. The problem is with these people is they're entitled as fuck, and they think that just because they can't immediately get someone at the office, that they have to call the on-call phone, you know, during the time frame of 6 to 4, which is usually the shift itself. So when I sit here and I say these people want their shit now, I mean it. They're terrible. They're impatient, fucking self-entitled shits. It is unfucking. It is. They are very. There's something very special about them. Tell each and every person who calls you to ride a wheelbarrow full of dicks up their own asses. Don't. Oh, I wouldn't dare. But I'm not gonna answer the phone. Like I said, I'm fucking sick. They can do the on-call all they want. I'm not answering because the thing is I am fucking sick. Anyway, I think I committed a bad one again. With the PNG. What do you mean you committed a bad one? It's such a 90s era game. Well, okay. Oh, hey, Jinx, how's it going? What's up? How's it going? Hope you're having a wonderful, hi. How are you doing, sweetie? You doing all right? How is everything? Thank you, mods, for the shout out. Yeah, for those who don't know, Jinx is a good friend of mine. Love her to bits. She's just the fucking sweetest. Just trying to stop being sick, Lamau. You and I both. Okay, so I got over COVID, right? I'm on my period again. and now my job got us all sick. I'm just like, fuck, man. Why is it that my luck is always on cycle? You get sick. It makes no fucking sense. Slime time. But yeah, chat, you should definitely go support Jinx. She's a sweetheart. I love her to death. But yeah, what was I talking about before I got rudely interrupted by, like, my job? Oh, Gex, yeah. So I do want to play a Gex game. It was either Mr. Maker's and Conker's Bad Fur Day, which I will most definitely play in the near future. But I really would, I don't know. Gex has been on my mind for a while now. Everything is stopping me from doing this. Just trying to stop. I took a walk in freshly fallen snow, and now I'm coughing my goop out. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, no, it's just been freezing here. It's just been freezing here. That's it. That's really all it is. It's just been cold. Like, the coldest it's gotten here is, like, I want to say 4 degrees, which is actually incredibly uncommon for this area. Remember all the shit jokes in Conker's Bad Fur Day? Yeah, isn't there like also like a bouncing sunflower? And the whole point of it is you bounce on its titties. And doing okay, just eating chili dogs. Not only real hardware, weak. What do you mean, Chad? It is real hardware. It's on my Nintendo Switch. Oh, you mean Game Boy? Oh yeah, well, you know, yeah. Whoops. Doing okay, just eating chili dogs and munching gummy sharks because a friend sent me a 2-pound bag of them. Yeah, I got sent like a ton of like. I got sent like a ton of fucking like THC gummies. Which is funny because I was high as fuck last night. I was super high last night. So, I got sent a ton of THC gummies and edibles from an old friend of mine back home. And, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have one of these while I'm chilling with Nikki. Cause I was going through some emotions last night. And I was like, you know what? Just to zone out and mood out, I wanted to, you know, take a gummy or an edible, and so I did. I took an edible, and then I took one of those. I took an edible, and I felt a lot better, and I had a good time with Nikki last night. You get high too, and now my dumbass craves hot dogs. Yeah. So I made this chat while I was high. I like making food when I'm high because it's always a good time, right? Also, where is it? No. Ba 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 da 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 da. I just had it too. Oh, here it is. So I made this, right? And this kind of looks unappetizing at first, but let me let me tell you, I enjoyed this a lot. So it's fried rice with an egg, chicken, chili crisp, fries, potatoes. I'm sorry, potato wedge, or yeah, fries, and fuck, I think there was like one more thing in there. I can't remember, but it actually, like, this was actually really good. This is what I was eating last night when I was with Nikki. That's why I was like, oh yeah, I'll be right back. I need to get them. I have the munchies. Yes. Gib, not gonna lie, scarf that down in minutes. Can I tell you, this didn't last like 5 minutes? I legit was like, oh dude, I just like I was kneading it in and around my mouth. It was so good. I enjoyed it. It was worth it. It was fucking worth it. Absolutely. But yeah, no, I had fun with it. Oh, we got the first brother, by the way. Looks like chicken strips. I think of what it was is one of those chicken patties that I usually eat, because I do eat a lot of those. I do eat a lot of those, so for me it's like, oh yeah, no, I definitely think it's one of those. Oh please, please, game, don't do that. Stop it. Oh, I don't know. Should I go the other way? Hold on. Fuck. I don't know how to do. I don't know. I can see. I always eat rather fast, and this doesn't really look like food much though. But that may be the photo. I think it's because it's like an everything thrown into a bowl type situation. Like I tend to. Okay. Jace can confirm this, right? A lot of people who've seen my cooking can confirm this. But I tend to do this like throw everything in the bowl type thing. Because, you know, my philosophy on food is it's all gonna get fucking mashed together anyway in your stomach. Why not just throw it all in there, you know? And that's my mentality with it. So, I just kind of throw everything into a bowl. You know? And then that's okay. Like, chat, food is what you make of it, right? It's subjective, like art in your taste in fat women. I mean, your taste in women. Or in my case, your taste in iteration. Some people like meat Flamie, others like pubby. Others, for some fucking reason, like waddles. And then there's some people who just, you know, lust over fucking flambe. You make a dog bowl of food, what you know, a props. Jenks, not you too. Not you. Not you as well. I like the largest Flamie. Jenks, you were the chosen one. You weren't gonna fall. You weren't gonna submit to the darkness. You weren't gonna submit to the darkness that was the puppy. You were the chosen one! You know I gotta make poke fun teas when I can. Oh, absolutely. I know. Like, the one thing I'll do with leftovers as noodles is heat them up. Put some parm on top for some reason to make shift cheesy noodles. Yo, actually that sounds fucking smack though, honestly. I might actually want to do that. Throw a little bit of butter in there too with some garlic. Ooh. 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 You got me thinking. I think I know what I'm gonna make for dinner tonight. I like that. I like the way you think, Maddie. I like the way you think. I sent you an update in the DMs about what? Interesting. Okay, that is actually interesting. Oh! Hey Aqua, the one thing... Actually, you know what? I think that's fine. I was gonna say, make both the eyes either orange or, Heart Taker's eyes, but I'm not gonna explain what Heart Taker's eyes are, because frankly, I may have inadvertently teased a little bit of it earlier. Oops. Or just colors, yes. If I need to explain how I go about it, because you can't just toss it in a bowl and microwave it. You just get rocked. Yeah, no, I'm gonna be honest, chat. I'm not a big fan of microwaves anymore. I used to be when I was younger, but like, I very much am a air fryer connoisseur. Like, I would rather cook things in the air fryer than the microwave. The microwave is like quick and easy. Like if I need melted butter, right? Melted butter is one thing. It's one thing, but like say if I needed like I don't know. Say if I needed like how do I explain this? Like what if I needed like, I don't know, to quickly like, what if I needed like a chicken patty, right? I would either put it in the oven or I would throw it in the air fryer. Preferably the air fryer, you know, it's less time. It actually makes sense to have one. Mood, the only time I use it is if I'm lazy or reheating something. Exactly, yeah. But even then, like, I don't use the microwave for reheating shit. I would rather put in the effort and throw it on a stove and then heat it. But then again, that's just kind of like... Alright, that one doesn't fucking count. Fuck you, game. Any other time that shit's going in the pan? Absolutely. Like, okay, so rice is a great example. Instead of like reheating rice, I would rather fry it, right? Because fried rice is so much better than just normal rice. It really is, and that's why a lot of the time I just take my leftover rice and I just refry it. It's just better. Also, it's more versatile too, if you want me to be technical. May I rub your belly, Auntie? You're more than welcome to. Go ahead. Go rub my belly. You know what? I should probably have a redeem for that. The problem is with all the iterations, it would be impossible to keep tabs on where it would be. Here. Got it. There. Ooh, no. Oh. Okay. Okay. Here. I did do the eyes into Heart Taker, into Heart Takers though. I can make it fade a bit less at the orange so it's more visible if you want. Sure. Yeah, no, you could do that. That would make sense. You're more than welcome to. Also, how are the teeth? Mildly uncomfortable. And I say that because, I think it's the gums. I think that's what it is. It's the fact that the gums are there. It is a little uncomfortable. It's a little mildly uncomfortable. Like, the rest of it looks fantastic. But the gums, I think, is what's making it uncomfortable for me. See, now, at nowadays, I'm okay with, like, being a little critical. Also, I like the braces on Neat Flamie. You like my braces? Yeah, guys, you like my braces? You like braces? You like braces? Hi. You wanna play Road Racers on the PS2? Burnout Revenge and smoke weed on the PS2? Woo! Anyway. Yeah, I may need to make the lips a little bit bigger since I did draw them small. I think the lips look a little, like, small. And the gums exposed, that does look a little creepy. Now you sound like a true gamer girl. Hey guys, did you know that in Hoenn, you can go to Southern Island? It's really good. You fucking, did you know that Norman beats his kid in the manga? It's really, really bad. You should read it. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. So, chat, I don't...
I think I started using it in, like, early 2000s, I'd probably have to say.
Skibidi Giat original, right?
There's
Anyway,
a lot of words that I would go back
that
and
was
comment.
Brain Rot and Girlfriend. What fun. What fucking...
It was fun.
What fucking nightmare fuel
Up
that
until
was.
the last part.
Thanks, hey Josh, thank you for that. I will never forget that, that is something that exists.
That's a thing.
This is a thing that exists.
It exists, chat.
Anyway, we're back with this for a little bit because, Colleen Bollinger.
You know, I had to check, you playing this made me like, man, do I have the GBA player? Cause I want to play Golden Sun if it's on there.
I believe it is, actually. Hold on.
Fucking love Golden Sun so goddamn much. It's the only JRPG I've ever beaten.
Okay, I'm actually gonna be right back. I need to shower after that grimy-ass set ending. I mean, please, take one for both of us. I feel really grimy right now. Also, Crow, you are...
What am I doing?
You are in the wall, my friend.
You know, I do that. You know.
Yeah, I know. That's because Mom's fat ass is squishing you into the wall.
I'm a ninja. You know, I hide in the curves of fat, and I leap out when there's snacks present or enemies nearby. Because there was a joke I was gonna make, but I'm dumb. You've activated my flight or fight response, and I am a flightless bird.
No, you're no clip chicken. Anyway.
A no-clip chicken.
Also, I just found a really beautiful glitch.
Yeah, I'm looking at one right now.
What is happening?
You like that? You like that? Oh,
that was clever.
I don't like that. I don't like what's happening. I mean, I do, but I also don't.
Oh!
Stop it immediately. What is this game? I feel like I've seen it before.
So, this is KuruKuru Kururin. This is, you've probably seen Salty play this. Because,
I don't know who that is.
Salty GK Dan. And I was like, this looks like fun. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I wanted to play this. Because Pokemon Quest failed me.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, let's just say I forgot to turn it off. And, the battery didn't account for the timer.
I'm gonna bully this nerd!
You're gonna bully this nerd? Who are you gonna bully?
Sorry. I'm playing Dark and Darker, and I've just been calling all spellcasters nerds. Because they're all nerds.
I mean, to be fair, it's a spellcaster. They don't have feelings.
Oh, you silly bitch with your spells. I'm just gonna hit you in the head with this Y-hander, and it's gonna be a thing that happens. Do not resist. Sorry, barbarian.
I was right there.
Yeah.
I could have easily had a heart, and I was right there.
Heart? Who needs one of those?
Hi. My soul has literally been consumed by a parasite.
Oh. Well, now I feel bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's actually the canonical lore for free will. It's not an actual soul trait, it's a parasite. Fuck brain rot. No, Rizzler, Chat, Giat, Sigma Grindset, you know, Phantom Tax. I am the brain rot girlfriend. I swear, I feel like I'm gonna get a conversation from Nikki later, being like, woman, you are never allowed to read that fucking manga again.
Aren't you both brain rot girlfriends?
Fuck
Nikki
you.
might be a little less brain rot than you.
Fuck, you might actually be right. Hold on.
Yeah, you're just too different. It's a never-ending brain rot loop.
Well, I mean, in all fairness, though, like we're different spectrums of the brain rot, right? I'm just slightly further on the left.
Slightly.
All right, I'm gonna go in timeout now. I'm gonna go cry now because my mom is being mean to me.
Love you too.
Can't believe this shit's spinning toilet grind set.
Go to your
There will
room.
be a day where I hope that Flamie gets better.
Go to your room, Flamie.
Can't believe this shit.
Just go to your room.
Fucking Sigma, fucking.
My god, there's so many skeletons. Who put all the skeletons in this room?
Anyway. Can I bonk Crow now? Yeah, you can bonk Crow.
If you bonk me, I'll come back more powerful than you can ever imagine. That was Star Wars reference. I hope you enjoyed that.
Join the dark side. Do it.
Eat your vegetables, do it.
So how are you all? I'm doing all right. I'm feeling pretty good, other than being sick.
I'm pretty good for someone that just randomly woke up at like 2:30 in the morning and has been up since then.
Yeah, I stayed home because one of my bosses got me sick. So, and since I'm slowly coming off of my cycle right now, like the cramps have died down, but now it's being replaced with like a weak fatigue feeling. It's not fun. Thank God it's not fun. Thank God it's not COVID, but it's still, I don't know. It got a lot of us fucking sick at work. Whatever it is, it got us all of us sick.
COVID is 2.5.
Ovidity?
Yeah.
It was just not a good time at all.
I'm like uber angry.
Why? What happened now?
Because
Who done did it?
so let's pretend that this is the situation you're in. You're me and I'm, you know, let's say I'm your mom.
Okay.
Sure.
And all of a sudden, you come home one day after going for like a nice long walk, and your car is gone.
Ooh.
So you go and you ask your parents about it, that, you know, we live in the same household. And your mom looks at you and she says, "Oh yeah, I sold it."
Excuse me?
Okay, why'd you sell it? It's like, "Oh, because we both pay for the car." I'm like, "Yeah, so my question is, why didn't you tell me about it? Why didn't you discuss it with me before?" It's like, "Oh, because I wanted a new car." It's like, okay, so
So I guess the question is, are you the one gonna drive the car now too?
That's
Like,
shitty.
I don't know because I don't even have a license.
Yeah, I would have words.
No, but here's the best part. She still expects me to pay like most of the payment for it.
I mean, I would only pay for it if it was A, my vehicle, or B, I'm the one driving it most of the time.
Well, I don't have a license. She didn't talk with me about. By the way, that was like the previous car that we had that she sold.
Yeah.
Was one that we like bought. So that was like not like leased.
So, from what I'm hearing, okay, and I'm just hearing this, she
And it
bought
was
a
a new
car.
car.
She bought a car she couldn't afford, and then expects you to pay for it.
Nah.
And I'm like, all right, no, that's not happening. I'm not going to be paying for a car that, one, you didn't discuss with me, and two, check with me, see if I even liked the car. 'Cause I'm not going to drive a car that I don't like and approve of. Right?
I'm not gonna lie. I've had an ex who had a similar situation where, like, she was moving out and she was gonna move in with me. And actually, this is the reason why we broke up the first time. But her mom, as a last-ditch attempt to, like, prevent her from moving out because, like, my ex was, like, technically the one covering all the bills for the family. She went and bought a brand new fucking Chrysler that she could not afford. And knowing that my ex is like super family oriented, like she won't leave anywhere without her family. She got manipulated into fucking helping them out. And so
Something's pretty fucky about that.
That does sound pretty funky.
yeah, well, you know, some people are just fucking shit asses.
I mean, I'm still kind of caught up on. Hey, we sold this car without letting you know.
No, you know what the best part is? I say, all right, I'm not going to be paying for it. She's like, oh, that's fine. Your rent is now doubled, so now I'm in a huge financial crisis because she now expects me to pay an extra $500 I don't have for rent, even though I already paid her rent for February.
So, you know what I think about that is, fuck that, move out.
Yeah.
Would love to, but I can't.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I think about, like, God, if I had a roommate, maybe things would be a little bit easier, financially speaking. Like, but at the same time, I have to, like, there is something to be said about, while yes, I am alone, there is something to be said about coming home after having to deal with social people all fucking day. Coming home and you just get wafted with your own darkness. And you just feel relieved. Like, it's one of the reasons why I get really, like, angsty about having a roommate. Because it's like, I don't know, man. Unless I actually, like, love you or trust you. Like, say if it was, like, a family matter, right? Or, like, say, I don't know, for fuck's sake, let's hypothetically make a hypothetical here. This would probably not happen given her circumstance. But Nikki, right? If Nikki and I roomed together, I would be completely happy seeing her, right? But if it was like someone random, like just some random fucker that I just happen to know, I probably would rather want to live alone. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. You know?
I kind of get it. I've had these same roommates for one of them. It's been over 10 years. Has it been over 10 years? It's been a while, but I'm kind of getting to a point where I wish I lived alone, but I also understand the disadvantages of living alone.
Yeah, it's like, don't get me wrong, like, I don't know, because like there was a point at time where like a few streamers and myself actually did talk about moving in together. That obviously fell apart because I wanted nothing to do with it after finding out some things. But the thing is I basically said, hey, look, I will only room under 3 circumstances. I trust you, and I love you. We're dating, and I love you. Or we're family, and I love you. Those are the only 3 circumstances. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I could not room with just random people. I'm too much of an anxious mess to do that. I've also lived with a group home with 8 boys, and I lived in a fraternity house in college. So
Sorry.
I'm not gonna lie, I have some pretty fucking strong opinions against rooming with people.
I would like at least 1 year by myself. Please and thank you. Just one. That's all I need.
Yeah, see, I'm not gonna lie. This is where, between me and everybody else, I'm an outlier. Because, I make enough to live by myself. Like, that's the scary thing, right? Granted, I'm still just about as financially in debt as everybody else, but, like, I could still, like, you know, live by myself. Like, I could still pay my rent in full by myself. Fuck, man. I think the real big thing with me and roommates and the situation is, like, I do crave, like, affection, right? Mm-hmm. I crave, like, social interaction sometimes, and, like, you know, like, okay, last night. Also, a gaming good guy. Hi, welcome, thank you.
Welcome to hell.
Mocking
Enjoy
me.
your stay.
Mocking me, I swear.
Yeah.
Well,
Continue.
alright. Mocking. You know what? You mocking me. I'm gonna tell Mooney on you.
Alright, do it.
I had to actually put up my Ko-Fi in my server because that's, like, borderline how desperate I am. Because I have nowhere else to go.
You know what I would say? Promote that shit as much as you can.
Do it.
I feel bad about asking it in, like, other people's servers.
I will say this. Don't feel bad. People will help if they support you. Again, hi, I'm proof of it.
So
I'm proof of it.
If I do it in your server?
You're more than welcome to, yes. You can put it in, fuck, I don't know. Crow, can you help her out?
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, I got you.
Everyone's server just...
Can you send me the link, please?
Sure, honey. Also, guess where I've been looking for the past 10 minutes, realizing that it's not your server. I was looking in Nikki's.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that because, I almost tried to operate Nikki's server like it's my own.
No, you know what's really great? So I make a channel, right? And I add everyone, and I start getting all these reactions. I'm like, oh, that's not normal. I don't recognize any of these names. I look again, it was my husband's server.
No, okay, so I almost added everybody in the general announcements in Nikki's server with my own shit. Almost. I had to, like, take a step back because I was like, wait a minute. That's not my shit. Where am I?
It's not my shit.
Well, no, it's because I'm a moderator on her server. That's why I'm like, this isn't my shit. What the fuck? And then I realized, oh wait, this is Nikki's shit. Oops. So I had to delete that. I had to delete it all and fucking. I had to go to my server. And I'm like sitting there just like, I'm never speaking of this again. My wife will literally kill me if that ever actually went through.
Where should I put this link in the server?
Do you have access to general updates?
Let us check. I do not.
Okay, yeah, we gotta talk about that tomorrow. Do you have access to Shill Zone?
The Shill Zone. Let me see. Sorry, I'm doing like 3 different things. think so.
You know,
I'm trying to find like the open announcements thing, and I forgot what it's called now because I've only posted there maybe one time.
It's also the fact that I also switched a lot of shit too.
Oh wait, I found general updates. Is that where?
Well, you're also not a mod as well. Here, just put it in general. That's fine. Just go ahead and put it in general. We do not have access to your channels. Alright, mods, we're gonna have to sit down and fix your guys' privileges. I realized when I was messing with the server, I may have inadvertently fucked up your privileges, so that's my bad. We're gonna have to all sit down tomorrow or a day and fix what you guys need and what I would like to give you.
I'm down to sit down tomorrow. I mean,
I think that's what we said, actually. I think we said we were going to do it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Depends on what time, because I have, I'm gonna go be a giant nerd and play some fucking Warhammer Kill Team. Like a giant nerd.
Like a giant nerd. Like a fucking nerd.
Yeah, I'm gonna learn.
An
I'm gonna
amazing
learn
meme
Kill
to
Team.
send you. Just give me like 20 minutes to find it, because it's like somewhere in my photos.
That's okay. It's okay. Here in like a few minutes, I'm about to like move on to Sunset Overdrive.
That's it, radio.
God. It's a skeleton hitting another skeleton on the head, and both of the skeletons say Warhammer fan, and the hammer just says fucking nerd.
Dude, I call other nerds all the time, and it's just like,
No, what a nerd.
If you don't want to give us administrative,
abrasive.
if you don't want to give us administrative permission, so I could just giving us type of those channels, can I explain why I won't give you guys administrative privileges?
yes.
My sister. Anyway,
Say no more.
there you go. That's all I'm gonna say. That was before all that shit happened with her. I actually heavily considered giving you guys administrative privileges, and then that shit happened, and I'm like, nope, I won't do that.
Yeah, that's a meme that happened to me, where I'm like, I'm making an omelet. Well, guess I'm making fancy scrambled eggs now. Never mind. Oh my god, it's a wolf! Hey, wolf! Come here, boy! Come here!
No, we get that shit was just awful. Yeah. Also, in all fairness though, if anyone can make final call shots like that without my presence, it should be fucking Snaky. But that's just my opinion.
I really hate my brain.
Yeah, I hate my brain too, but you know what? I'm learning to love it a little more. After all, I just read Brain Rot Girlfriend.
I'm not a big fan of my brain either.
Love yourselves, please. Listen, we all hate in life right now, but you know what? We gotta make the best of it and move forward. I do agree though, Snaky, with Snaky calling the final shots if needed. She is the oldest mod, technically. And not only that, she is also the most, like if there's anyone I consider an actual right hand, Snaky probably would be it because of how in tune she is with me as a person. I mean, we all know at one point Tay was that, but Snaky is by and large like the right hand because fuck man, there have been a lot of times where she has told me shit with people in the past about people in the past that she was like right that I've had to get rid of. Swampert was one of them, right?
That fucker.
Yeah, you remember him.
I mean, I remember that one thing we did. Yeah, that was a thing that happened.
Well,
and then kept happening.
If you want me to be honest, man, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not proud that I took it that route, but it had to happen. Like, it genuinely had to happen at some point. Like, I could not sit here and let him, like, be a fucking creepy stalker, you know? Like, I couldn't have that happen. And, it just kept going and going and going. So it was either you guys had to talk some sense into him because he wouldn't listen to me. And that's a lot of the reason why he's not around anymore. He doesn't listen. So, if anything, it was like, all right, well, I mean, it's either my mods take care of it now because I've exhausted all my options, or it's I have to do this again. But this time, I'm going to hurt him. So, I just let y'all do it. I woke up during that twice, and I'm still in the group chat just in case. Oh, I have all the evidence. Trust me, I intentionally did that way to keep the evidence. Oh, wait, what? I'm back. I missed. Oh, we're just talking about a troublemaker that we used to know.
Love you guys.
I love you too.
No.
Somebody that you know.
Oh. Again, I really don't want to talk bad about people, but I think Swampert's an exception to that rule. I feel. I don't know. The community. Again, I feel if you're on the DNUBs list, you're an exception to that rule, in my personal opinion. But obviously there's also names on that list that I fucking will not talk about. Swampert's one of them where it's like, all right, whatever. I can talk about it because, you know, he's he's a person.
He's a dude who did things.
He's indeed a dude who did several things.
Well, I will say this because there was something that was brought up last year in the VOD channel about him, where it was like, yeah, no, this dude's a known transphobe too, like, you know. And I will say this, not once was he ever transphobic to me. I mean, maybe if you want to count pre-transition, like several years ago, but like where he would call me little tranny, but like I don't really count that, only because it, like, I mean, fuck, everybody kind of knew.
Honestly, I kind of don't even like that very much.
That's the thing, is a lot of people knew that I was trans, and I was fighting it internally. So, I mean, yeah, not really a good thing to hear about when your old friend group is like calling you the shit like that. But hey, it's not surprising to see at least that they figured it out. They knew me better than I knew myself. But the reality is like, yeah, like, not once was he ever actually, even after the fact, when I came out, he never was, like, a transphobe. He was super supportive. My only real issue with him was the stalker behavior, but also just it felt like I had to babysit him.
Yeah, no one likes that.
Yeah, no, trust me, I know.
Imagine having to babysit grown-ass adults.
Imagine having to do that, but it's not your little.
It's not your little.
Yeah, you know, it's not like your little one.
Oh. I mean, it's one thing if it's like, hey, you're like my kid brother or something, you know? But
yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't really do that with I don't even do that with my own sister.
Well, I mean, I was talking about siblings, but you know what?
Oh!
I was talking about in the CGL nonsense, but yeah.
Oh, I ain't got that. I have an IRL sister.
I mean,
exists.
hi, I have one as well.
Yes, you do.
I have an IRL sister who's really
Yes, you're like, yes, you do. Yes, you do, and we know. We know.
You indeed have one of those.
Yeah, no, I do really have one of those, and they are... Yeah. That situation has resulted in now all of my family literally cutting me off and abandoning me, by the way. Like, it's fine, honestly. I think I told you guys earlier, but like the thing about that situation was my sister treats me like I'm a puzzle piece more than a person. again, and that nobody ever wants to feel like a puzzle piece.
No.
And I will say, to a very specific spider's credit, she did kind of help me with seeing that, so good for her. Thank you. I really hate this fucking level.
This whole game looks like it's... I want to throw my Game Boy at the wall.
So that's the thing, is I have a feeling that it's because it's being played with the Joy-Con on the Switch.
Yeah.
And it doesn't feel right. Like, if I was playing this on the Game Boy Advance, I'm pretty sure things would be fine. But, you know.
That's actually something I wish they did. Like when they did, hey, we're doing like the GBA, like, you know, the extra console things. Like, sell us like a GBA themed controller.
I could see that.
I'd buy it. If I'm being completely honest with you.
I'd buy it for $1. Also, I did see the stretch. I will do it here in a minute. I do apologize. I saw it. I will do it here in a little bit.
I mean, I like the fun Happy Bird. Well, I guess he's not happy right now, but now
yeah. Well, I'm also kind of like, you know, destroying his helicopter and shit.
You're still putting payments on that thing. Well,
not anymore.
Not anymore.
So, can I make a confession?
Of course.
So, you know how I got a new phone and shit, right? And I had to switch providers because of work. I never did fully pay off my last phone.
Huh.
Yeah. I think I owed like $300 left on it, and that was with T-Mobile.
Did they say anything?
I don't know, because I don't have the same number anymore.
Oh, well.
Ghosting the provider.
Not really ghosting, it's just I'm prioritizing bills right now. So, like, I have a thing where I'm like looking at it and I'm deducting what I owe and shit, you know? So like right now, what I'm trying to do is pay off my credit cards.
Those are important to pay off.
Yes, they are, because they are a fucking nightmare. Again, the move really, well, everybody's support did help exasperately, and thank you. I also didn't come out of the green, that's for sure. That situation still is, it's gonna be a long interim endeavor to pay off everything. I love how this game is very much irritating stick. It really is just irritating stick.
You know, my sister just really shouldn't, like, get any animals.
Huh?
I was gonna say it.
Wait, what?
People don't deserve animals.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah,
My sister should
listen,
not own animals.
I know that. I know that for a fact. I know that for a fact because I used to work at animal control at one point, and there were a lot of people where I'm like, dude, no, you probably shouldn't have this dog. Like, you really shouldn't.
Dude, I've heard so many fucking horror stories about, like, dogs and people that don't need them. It's like, just... I get that you love the dog, but if you can't afford to keep the dog in, you know, good health, you don't get the fucking dog.
Yeah, and well, she rages. I didn't rage. I just got bored of the game. I didn't rage.
App on my phone that keeps track of where my sister is, right?
Girl, your work history is huge. Fuck. You know, I thought about doing a video series where I just talk shit about my previous jobs. Because I have so many.
So I'm checking the app right now to see where she is. Because so when we're at a dog food, right?
Uh-huh.
We put the container in front of her door to tell her, you know, it's time to, you know, put more in there because it's her dog.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, here, chat. Here. I did tell you I was going to give you guys Brain Rot Girlfriend. You're welcome.
and I put it there last night. You know where I find it at pretty much the dog's second feeding time of the day? Sitting on the table in the hallway, still empty, which means two things. One, she's choosing to, not take care of the dog. And two, the dog hasn't eaten. So the dog hasn't had breakfast and probably didn't eat the thing, and I don't even know where she keeps the food. So it's not like I can feed the dog. So I've been feeding the dog like bread and stuff.
So food that isn't sustainable to the dog's existence.
Well, I know that the dog can eat bread.
I mean, the dog can eat bread, but you need more than bread.
Hey, I'm just
gave
gonna,
it water,
I'm just gonna,
and I made it like...
guys.
Yo,
I'm just gonna say this. Can we not talk about this? Because this does actually make me kind of uncomfortable. Being someone who's worked in an animal control facility at one point and seeing the horrors of this type of shit, I don't like these conversations. I actually want them to stop immediately because they infuriate me very badly.
Sorry.
Again, I have had to see dogs die because of parvo. I do not.
Oh.
And I have had to put down dogs and cats because of circumstances beyond their control, because humans are fucking shitty. I don't like these conversations. These things actually anger me pretty bad. So, Also, hi, I'm a cat mom. I hate it when people are abusive to cats. So
Yeah, I'm very sorry.
No, you're fine. Don't worry about it. That's why I said I wanted to stop it. But I do want to look at the dogs though. Every now and then I gotta want to have a puppy, because I've always said this before, but man, I would love to when the girls pass away, when they get old and pass away, I think I want a dog next. And the thing is my hope is that I'd be able to afford said dog in the future. Not the near future, but the future, right? Because all living things die eventually, and my girls still have a long way to go. Thankfully, they're very healthy. But one day I would like to have a dog, and I don't know. The more I think about dogs, the more I'm just like, look at also, like, I don't know, man. One day.
I know what you mean.
I love Ebony.
That dog's name is Muriel. I love that.
Which one?
Go up a little bit.
Oh. Yeah. Border Collie mix too.
Yeah, I know what you mean, because I do the same thing. So I'm like, man, I want a dog.
Yeah.
I can't afford a dog.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm just like, yeah, I want a dog too. Biscotti. I love that name, Biscotti.
Like, I'm at a point where I'm just like, I could afford a fish. I would love another fish.
See, I can afford a cat. I can afford 2 cats. But the thing is you add another animal to that mix, that's a whole different story. Anyway.
My sister's at Target with her friends. I'm gonna lose it.
I think you're gonna lose a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah. With your face. Anyway.
I'm gonna put her head through a wall.
Oh my god. Bye, Zoo. Bye, Zoo.
Anyways.
10%. Knock it down 10%, please.
Trying, but with her it's so hard.
Alright, well, if you can't, honey, I'm gonna have to ask you to, like, go de-stress a little bit, okay? Like, trust me, I get it, but it seems like, it just seems like you have a little bit going on right now, and I would, take it from someone who understands what that's like, just maybe go take a walk a little bit, alright? Alright. But there's part of me that wants to adopt a kitten, but my void is an anxiety mess as is. I will say this: if you want to adopt, please understand that these are living things that you are taking care of, right? You are no longer thinking about yourself. You're thinking about the well-being of other life forms in your life, right? It's kind of like raising kids. I I don't care what parents have to say. It is very much like raising kids. Or, in a lot of my friends' case, it's like having roommates, right? It's no longer about your own well-being. It's about the well-beings of yourself and others around you. And that's kind of important. Like, I will tell you this right now. As someone who has 2 cats, I have to second guess my actions with work because, well, I mean, for starters, the first thing I think about is, okay, I can't lose this job because then I can't feed my girls, right? Or better yet, I will be homeless, and then I'd have to let these girls go and fend off in the wild, knowing damn well they wouldn't be able to, like, survive out there. You know, so, you know, you have to understand that when you start thinking and choosing to do actions like such, and that goes with anything. It doesn't just have to be with pets. But when you think about it like that, you have to understand that, like, you're no longer thinking about yourself. You're thinking about you're thinking about those things around you as well. It's why I always tell people, when you adopt a pet, please understand you're no longer of your own responsibility. You now are of your own responsibility and those around you.
Yep.
So
I would also like to... Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say that goes for every kind of pet, by the way. Everything.
Like, chat, I'm going to tell you right now, I just took my girls to the vet, right? It costed me about $400 for both appointments. I spent $400 for shots and to make sure that they don't have, like, cancer or whatnot. They are not cheap. Pets are not cheap. I also spent about $40 in total between food, litter, and fucking treats for them. They're not cheap. They are not cheap whatsoever. It is incredibly expensive.
Say for exotic pets, also, it's you might have trouble finding a vet. So no, my friend keeps, or I think she kept, crested geckos, and they have like their own specialty vet.
Yeah, but
Reptile vets.
I will say this. Look, if you want a pet, just understand that, like, you are taking an extra life form in your life. And, you know, you have to do your absolute best to have control over yourself, and more importantly, understand that your actions not only affect yourself, but they affect others around you. It's why, honestly, even at work, while I get frustrated, I have my girls on my mind. Because, well, it's always good to open that door and the first thing I hear is meow. They drive me fucking crazy, but I love them. Speaking of which, where the fuck are they? They're actually really cool. Oh, they're basking in the sun behind the blackout curtain.
Yeah, no, it takes a lot to take care of. Imagine taking care of a life that doesn't know your language and can't communicate back with you.
Well, I'd argue that they do. You know how many times where I've been sitting here crying and sad, and the first thing my cats do is they get in my lap?
Yeah. They have that innate ability to understand emotions, but not... Well, maybe they understand language, they just don't care a lot.
Yeah, but...
It's a lot of, like, long-term... Like, domesticated animals that have been domesticated long-term. It's like, they might not understand the language, but they understand the vibe.
Yeah, exactly. Again, it is important. It is incredibly important that, you know, people understand that.
My cat Alex.
I don't know. The way I see it, man, is I'm a proponent of owning a pet because, well, I mean, for starters, I wouldn't be thinking the way I do about empathy and sympathy and, well, more importantly, how I view others in my life. Not just animals, but the people around me, man. Like, you're basically taking care of other things in your life. And it does change your perspective a lot. It does. And I don't know, maybe it's just me because I have the added additional favor or aspect of, I used to work in animal control, and I also lived in a group home. I used to live in foster care too. I've seen what abuse does to living things, both human and animals. I'm literally a product of abuse. So, you know, it does change your perspective a little bit. It really does. Owning an animal or just caring for someone else, it changes a lot, and that's for sure. And I will tell you right now, you know, I will say coming out as trans and accepting myself and stuff helps, but having that extra push of oomph for empathy from taking care of something else, it kind of does make you think a lot about how you're not the center of the world, and also more importantly, you're going the motions like everybody else. And hey, I think that's pretty cool. Anyway, but I will be right back. Don't go away. We got more games coming up next. We're gonna do a little bit of we're gonna do some Sunset Overdrive, so I'll be right back.